Have you ever noticed someone who feels emotionally distant, but somehow you know they care deeply? They don't text first, they don't overshare, they don't cling, yet when it matters, they're always there. Here's the psychology behind people who act distant, but care more than they show. And once you understand this, a lot of relationships will suddenly make sense. 1. They feel emotions deeply, not loudly. Psychology calls this high internal emotional processing. These people experience emotions intensely, but internally. They don't feel the need to broadcast how much they care. While others express affection through constant words or attention, they process emotions quietly, in their own mind. So instead of saying, "I miss you," they remember your habits. They notice your mood shifts. They show up when you truly need support. Distance isn't absence. It's emotional depth happening privately. 2. They learn that closeness can be risky. Many emotionally distant but caring people develop this trait early. Psychologists call this an avoidant attachment tendency. It doesn't mean they don't want connection. It means they associate emotional closeness with potential pain. So they create space, not to push people away, but to protect what they feel inside. They care deeply. They just don't trust easily. And once you're trusted, their loyalty runs incredibly deep. 3. They value emotional independence. These individuals don't rely on others to regulate their emotions. They've mastered emotional self-sufficiency. They don't need constant reassurance. They don't seek validation through attention. They don't chase closeness to feel whole. Instead, they care from a grounded place. This can look like coldness on the surface, but in reality, it's stability. They don't attach quickly, but when they do, it's intentional. 4. They express care through actions, not signals. This is classic behavioral expression over verbal expression. They may forget to check in, they may disappear for days, they may seem emotionally unavailable, but watch what they do. They remember important details. They protect your reputation when you're not around. They stay calm when everyone else panics. Their love language isn't loud affection, it's quiet reliability. 5. They don't want to burden others with their emotions. Highly empathetic people often suppress their own emotional needs. Psychology links this to empathic overregulation. They care so much about others that they pull back emotionally to avoid overwhelming anyone, so they distance themselves. They handle things alone. They carry feelings silently, not because they don't care, but because they care too much. Here's the truth most people miss. Distance doesn't always mean disinterest. Silence doesn't always mean emotional absence. Sometimes it means depth. Sometimes it means self-control. Sometimes it means someone who feels everything, quietly. So if someone in your life seems distant, but consistently shows up when it counts, they may care more than you realize. And if this video felt personal, if it described you or someone you know, you're not alone. Subscribe for more psychology that explains the behaviors most people misunderstand.